You know, I'm just quoting what other people said, innit? You know, if I put Fury in his ass, I wouldn't let him get up.
The boxing community is now set for Tyson Fury's Anthony Joshua, which is billed as the biggest battle in British boxing history, to take place. Whatever it is, I'm game.
What do you want to do?
I just want to fight.
Is that the winner of Fury Usyk next?
Yes, it is.
Fans who have been waiting years for something as simple as a battle between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury may finally get their wish after years of disappointment.
Respect Fury because of all the things he says.
But who would you rather fight more, Usyk, Fury?
Fury.
After Joshua defeated Pulev by TKO in the 9th round of their December 2020 fight, the negotiations for this bout started in 2020. When questioned about the possibility of an undisputed fight with Fury, Joshua responded, "I want a challenge. If Tyson Fury is the opponent, I would love to compete against him because it's not about the opponent. Rather, it's about the legacy and the belt. Let Tyson Fury take it. It is not significant." In response, Fury quickly rushed to social media saying, "Well, there you go, everyone." When asked if he wanted to fight, Anthony Joshua just said, I want the fight next, I'll knock him out in 3 rounds. He's a big bum dosser, can't wait to knock him out. When appearing on television, Eddie Hearn, once Joshua finished speaking, his promoter informed Sky Sports that a matchup with Joshua Fury is the only one they should think about doing next. However, Joshua seems hesitant to even bring up the possibility of a matchup with Fury when you ask the supporters. The crowd of more than 1,000 people at Wembley Arena erupted as the Sky Sports reporter asked, "Okay, who wants to see Anthony Joshua box Tyson Fury in 2021? The crowd responded, "I'm not asking the fans, you do it, that's your job as a promoter for Sky." Joshua then said, "I'm up for anything, look at the resume, you ask, give them some names." Joshua stated that Eddie Hearn is responsible for organizing the Fury fight, which was handled by 258 Management last year. 2019, look bro, I started playing this game in 2013 and have been chasing all the belts. Of course, I want a challenge. It's not about the opponent, it's about the legacy and the belt. If whoever has the belt has it, I'd love to compete with him. Fury Tyson, let Tyson Fury take it. It is not significant. When the competitors ultimately agreed, the bout was scheduled to take place in March 2021. It's safe to say that Joshua and Fury are in agreement over the financial arrangements of the fight. We're in a good place. Eddie Hearn announced the fight in an interview with Sky Sports News. While there is still much to be done, things are moving in the right direction. It's reasonable to say that both men have given their approval for the fight to proceed in theory. However, the fight never materialized because Tyson had to face Deontay Wilder a 3rd time after a U.S. judge decided that Wilder had the right to exercise his option for a 3rd fight. This resulted in the big fight being postponed, which infuriated everyone.
Years ago, we thought, right, we're so close, but we've been here before.
Well, you know, we are, but the judge or the arbitrator made his decision.
As a result, the WBO ordered Joshua to compete in the mandatory challenger Oleksandr Usyk fight, which he lost horribly. This was Joshua's first of 2 losses against USI. 4 months later, Joshua fought USI again and lost by being outboxed over the course of the 12-round fight. Shortly after the fight, Joshua was seen yelling at a bystander backstage who had chastised him, asking, "Who are you talking to? Shut your mouth." The Gypsy King had a funny response to the bout, describing it as the worst heavyweight title battle he had ever witnessed. Usyk, the undefeated heavyweight champion, turned down Tyson's offer of him in December, citing 2 reasons. First, he needs to treat his old injuries, and second, he doesn't want to box in December. Instead, Usyk expressed interest in facing Anthony Joshua a 3rd time, saying that if Fury backs out, they might be able to work out a 3rd fight. In response to these events, Fury made fun of Joshua in a video that he posted on September 5th. In it, he said the following, "Anthony, I understand that you recently lost a fight to Usyk and that you are currently without a belt. However, I would like to offer you the chance to challenge me for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World and the Lineal Championship in the upcoming months." He went on to say that you recently finished a 12-round fight, so you are match fit and prepared. I'm giving you a few months' notice, so if you're interested, I'll send you the date. If not, I'll choose a different opponent. Anthony Joshua responded, "Yay, calm, I don't do the online discussions just for clout, so if you're really about it, shout a 258 millim, I'll be ready in December, call us," to a tweet that Tyson also made with the caption, "What you saying, Big G, let's give the fans what they want," as Usyk is bitching, "I got the date and venue, who will rule Brainia." Johnny Nelson, a former world boxing champion and commentator for Sky Sports Boxing, shared his thoughts on Fury versus Joshua. Tyson, if this fight takes place, it will undoubtedly be the only one that inspires Anthony Joshua to say, "Yes, Let's do this. It's a huge fight that the public has been waiting for a very long time, and these two fighters are likely the only ones currently capable of going beyond the belts in the ring. However, the fight never materialized because of a communication breakdown following years of postponement and cancellation. This year, the fight between these two titans could actually take place. With a dark ring of stitches visible around his left eye, Fury declared, "I'm not retiring. I have 2 fights with Usyk for the undisputed twice." He then hinted at the 5 fights he would be fighting, one of which would be a potential rematch with Anthony Joshua. "I'm going to fight Edge Joshua at least once, maybe twice if there's a rematch. If he wants one after the first beating I give him, then I'm going to fight Francis Ngannou again, and that's just the start," adding, "There are 5 little fights for you to whet your appetite with. I'm 35 years old and in the prime of my life, and I'm ready to smash," Fury said, referencing the fight. Following Fury's remarks, a rush of conjecture, forecasts, and speculations began to circulate around the boxing community. Here are some examples. The former 2-time world champion Ricky Hatton declared that this fight is a must-have. He went on to say that it's unbelievable how exciting it is to have the 2 best heavyweights in the world, Fury and Joshua. Do you know what it means if this fight doesn't go through? It would be a terrible shame for British boxing and for sport in general. Ricky declared that Fury was the superior fighter of the 2 and backed with him.
The both of them was shite. It was one of the worstest heavyweight title fights I have ever seen. It was bull. Come on! I violate both of them on the same night. Shite. Get your checkbook out, because the Gypsy King is here to stay forever!
When discussing Edge and Tyson Fury, former super middleweight world champion Joe CHE lauded Fury and stated that he had feelings for him. The fight between Joshua and Fury is expected to be difficult, but to be honest, I probably have feelings for Fury. I like Fury because I believe he has more dimensions than Joshua. To be clear, I'm not saying Joshua is one-dimensional, rather I'm saying that Fury can mix it up. That is, go forward and backward, fight, box, and move really quickly for such a huge man. Former British heavyweight champion Richard Towers stated that they are fighting for recognition and money, but let's not confuse anything by stating that there is a greater likelihood that they will fight right away if the money is right. When they do fight, I believe Tyson will easily defeat Joshua, but I could be mistaken. The British former professional boxer Amir Khan praised Anthony, saying he believes he has what it takes to become the world champion and the best fighter in the world. However, when it came to deciding between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Khan had a different take on Joshua's ability to defeat Fury, a question that many people are asking themselves. I don't think so. I believe Tyson Fury to be the finest heavyweight available, and with his boxing ring generalship, movement, and intelligence, I don't think anybody can stop him. I also believe he has all the necessary tools to defeat Edge. Professional boxer Andrew Ward stated that he does not see Joshua defeating Tyson.
Stadium in front of 90,000 people, and that will be the biggest fight of 2024, hands down. Nothing can be made that will be.
However, not everyone agrees with Gypsy King. Other fans have backed Edge, saying that aside from his clashes with Usyk, Edge's performance has been well-rounded.
The floor, AJ might keep him there. So it's a massive fight. Could go either way, but I've got to go with Fury.
Fury was informed directly by a fan that Joshua will defeat him.
See any scenario where Anthony Joshua beats Tyson Fury.
The fans' expectations of a fight between Fury and Joshua were further heightened when Turki Alek, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, Riyadh season, and Eddie Hearn stated that the fight would happen if Tyson Fury defeated Oleksandr Usyk in their undisputed heavyweight contest set for May 18, 2024, and if Anthony Joshua defeated Francis Ngannou in their fight, which Joshua won by second-round KO on March 8, 2024. The fight would then be scheduled for a rematch if Turki Alek brought Edge and Fury to Wembley Stadium. Gabby Logan and Mark Chapman, the podcast hosts, were informed by Eddie this man, Turki Alek, is a highly prominent figure in Saudi Arabian sports and entertainment. He is also the biggest fight fan I have ever met, and quite astonishingly, he is now discussing holding 2 fights between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, one in Saudi Arabia and the other at Wembley Stadium. Additionally, on March 12, 2024, WBC President Mauricio Suleiman declared that the WBC would not obstruct a Fury versus Anthony Joshua bout, saying that the WBC would absolutely accept the winner of Fury versus Usyk to fight Joshua. While Eddie may be getting ahead of himself, there are still plenty of obstacles standing in the way of the fight. Francis Ngannou has already lost to Edge thanks to an incredible knockout.
Towards AJ being number 2 now, being able to beat Fury. Officially, I can't say.
Now that the fight is official, all that's left is for Tyson to defeat Usyk. As for the betting odds, they have changed, with Fury initially preferred but Usyk gaining ground. As the fight draws near, Usyk is regarded as a skilled, quick, and technically sound fighter, making it an appealing option for some bettors at plus money odds. After the fight was announced, Fury became the favorite, opening at 107.70 in most sportsbooks, while Usyk opened at plus 130 in most sportsbooks. Only a handful of sites gave the Ukrainian the edge. As stated by OBG, the bout was originally scheduled to take place on February 17 in the Saudi capital Riyadh, but it was moved to May 18 following Tyson's right eye cut during sparring. Fans responded angrily to this. Tyson had a 55.6% probability of winning. There was a delay on Fury's part. Some have even accused him of using drugs. However, Fury quickly set the record straight when he addressed the matter on the MMA Hour. I had planned to spar for 12 rounds with 4 different guys, and in round 5, I got an elbow in the eye, resulting in a split eye. I've been to the hospital and have 11 stitches, and they have all the medical records they need to look at the eye. Nothing much can be done about getting cut, as I've never had one before during a sparring session. Despite this, there are rumors that the fight will not take place, so it appears that one of the fighters will still fight on May 18th.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Still think Joshua would beat you.
Sorry? I think anybody on this beach could beat you.
Experts appear to be divided on this issue, with the majority concentrating on the size disparity between Usyk and Fury. When asked about Tyson Fury versus Usyk in an interview with Fight Hub TV, American professional boxer Roy Jones Jr. stated that it's a tough call because if Fury comes out not hungry like he did against Ngannou, then Usyk will definitely beat him. However, if he returns hungry like he did when he first came back, then Usyk will win. A good big man usually beats a good small man, so if he's hungry, I'll take period. If he's not, then Usyk will prevail. Jones also discussed the explosiveness of Usyk.
The first step he took, he knew exactly what he was going to do, Anthony Joshua there. He wasn't having a look. He knew what he was going to do. He just walked up and went crack.
In an interview with MMA Fighting on BNN, Andre Ward stated that it's difficult to judge this bout since it pits a good large guy against a good tiny man, and you usually go with the good big man. Usyk is going to be difficult for Fury because he isn't used to facing smaller opponents like that. Andre went on to say that although Fury's last fight with Francis Ngannou was close, you still have to believe that Fury will figure it out. I think it will be an exciting fight. I'm glad Fury is finally facing Usyk, and considering Fury's previous performance, the odds are tight, but I think you have to rely on Fury finding a way to win. Additionally, Anthony Joshua made a clear prediction about the next fight. Usyk will prevail. I believe Usyk will prevail.
Ron, you beat all the rest of them, but you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet, sausage.
Thank you so much, everybody.
However, when asked who he wanted to win, he said, Tyson, as that would put him in a more significant fight.
Oh, it's a lot of explosivity. He's good, he's powerful.
The experts' predictions are fairly obvious, but who do you think will prevail when Fury and Edge eventually square off? Tell us in the comments section below.